guys. What's up? So this morning, today's Mother's Day, and I got up early this morning and got in a good workout in the gym, so that is over. Then I hopped in the shower and did a quick body rinse to rinse the sweat off. And while I was in there to my wet face, I put on one of these Goodbye Redness Centella mask packs, sheet masks, from BENTON that I reviewed for you guys in my K-Beauty skincare routine. These are fun, you know. Honestly, sheet masks, I don't really do them, but I bought these to talk about with you guys and to try out because many of you had asked me what my thoughts were on them, etc., etc. So I'm making my way through them. I've got about 3 left in the box. They're cruelty-free, fragrance-free, and they have Medicicide in them, which is from Go To Cola, Centella Asiatica, the Asiatic pennywort. And I'm talking about that in my scar videos. It has been shown to be promising for improving the appearance of scars, and it's also anti-inflammatory, so it, like the sheet mask claims, can be helpful for redness. And you know, I like to put them onto my wet face to really just trap in water there and hydration, as well as whatever the active ingredient is. But for the most part, the majority of sheet masks are more irritating than they are worth it, and I just say skip it. But this one's pretty good if you like sheet masks, if you want to have fun with them. This one's not too bad. I put it on and I'm just getting ready here, so I'm just gonna dab it in. Yeah, I like to put them on while I'm in the shower because you've got to leave them on for like 20 minutes. So if I'm washing my face in the shower, I do that, and then I just put it onto a clean face that's damp and do the rest of my shampooing my hair, if that's what I'm doing, whatever, rinsing my body off. And by the time I skip out of the shower and put my body moisturizer on and everything, usually it's close to time for this thing to come off. But to my damp face, I am gonna put this on because I'm almost out. It is the ProCure Rosa Care. I love this stuff. You can get it on Amazon. I'll link it down below for you guys. It is a moisturizer designed for people with rosacea. It's fragrance-free. It has licorice root extract in it, which is anti-inflammatory, soothing for redness, and I've been using this, I'm almost out of it. That's why I took the top off for a while now, and I swear it's wonderful. It's a nice hydrogel vehicle, so if you're somebody with rosacea who finds that heavy occlusive moisturizers are sting and burn, this is not like that at all. And I'm just putting it on the damp face. You know, I just took the mask off and I'm just putting it on the skin while it's damp to kind of seal in transepidermal water loss. And then I'm gonna let it dry on there, and then I'm gonna put my sunscreen on. So yeah. Oh, this also has a green color to it, chromium. It's got chromium in it, which is kind of helpful for color correction of redness. You can use this if you have, you don't have to have rosacea to use this. It's great for if you have post-inflammatory erythema from healing acne, really good for that. So yeah, this company ProCure, they make like some first aid products, and this is a winner. Anyways, I'm using a little bit more than I normally do because kind of playing with the dregs here, you know, the last little bits. But anyways, while this dries on my face, I'm gonna let it dry and then I'm gonna put my sunscreen on. So today's Mother's Day. I'm getting ready and I'm gonna take my mom to brunch. You guys saw the little gift that I got her, so I'm gonna take that to her. And yeah, that'll be fun. But you guys may have noticed, like, I haven't been filming in her apartment in the past few weekends. You haven't even really seen Ty B much at all, if at all. You're probably wondering, like, what's up with that. My mom actually moved to a different apartment, and so for the past few weeks, she's been unpacking everything, and so it was kind of her preference to not have like the chaos filmed, so she could kind of get settled. So maybe today you'll get to see her apartment. I know that she said it'd be okay. She's pretty much set up in there, and you'll be able to see Ty B. So yeah, that's what's going on. He missed you. He's just been hanging out, and he's a sweet little boy. I have some natural calm here with a little bit of rose water in it. It's a good thing I brought this little mirror around here. I had some not quite rubbed in on the bridge of my nose. So yeah, almost out of that, and I've really been liking that. If you're looking for a nice lightweight moisturizer, say you've been using something heavy and you're looking to transition to something more lightweight for the summer, that's a great option. It pairs really well underneath heavier moisturizers if you just want to capitalize on the licorice root and the green color correction. And like you'll see me use it here, it works really well also underneath sunscreen. So I've been using for my sunscreen the Oil-Free Sun Guard by Jack Black. I reviewed this for you guys like last August, and you know, I've been using it. It's one of the few Jack Black products that I like strongly like. This is also cruelty-free. And Rosacare ProCure is also cruelty-free as well. So EltaMD is cruelty-free. They don't sell in China or test on animals. You know, they don't have the seal of approval like Jack Black does, but they're another option. So yeah, I just wait for the lotion to soak in, the moisturizer to soak in, because this won't set up on damp skin. It's a water-resistant sport sunscreen. But this Jack Black one is, like it says, oil-free, so it's not heavy. Unlike EltaMD UV Sport, I mean, this one's formulated similarly. Unlike EltaMD UV Sport, this one is not as greasy or shiny. This one kind of has that sunscreen, that smell that the Dermatology Anti-Aging SPF 45 had. And I swear, this one feels a lot like that one. This one's like a sport version of that one. If you like the way that one felt, because that one's really nice and lightweight, that Dermatology, I'll link it down. Everything I'm talking about and showing you guys, I'll list down below for you. But it's DRMTLGY. You can buy it on Amazon. It's the sunscreen I was using prior to this. I used it up. Anti-Aging SPF 45. That one is great, but it's not a sport sunscreen. It's not water resistant. They make a sport sunscreen that is water resistant, but it's just heavier a little. It's more like it's exactly like EltaMD, pretty much exactly like EltaMD UV Sport. But anyways, this Jack Black one is a really, really nice one. So. And it goes on with a cast, but the cast dries down. My battery is about to go kaput here, and I have you guys on this tripod that's rather arduous, so I'm just putting the rest of the sunscreen on, so when this dies, do know that I'm continuing application. Alright, so I changed the battery. Finished putting my sunscreen on, changed the battery. And I'm just gonna put on the Exuvance like I normally do. I'm almost out of this one too, you guys. I'm like really going through my products, you know. I can't stand the idea of having like a skincare product or anything in my possession that's like 2/3 to 1/3 full. I like to use things up. That includes like food and condiments. I'm one of those people, if I buy condiments or any kind of pantry item in which there are multiples that are kind of similar, I will not open a new one until I have finished the other one. I don't buy cereal anymore, but I think it harkens back to when I was a child and I would eat breakfast cereal, and my mom would go to the grocery store and get a new box of cereal, but she wouldn't let me start the new box until I finished the old box. And that used to drive me nuts, because that was back in the day when they put toys in the boxes. Now, you know, then one day, unfortunately, some kid choked on the toy, and they no longer have the toy in there. But that was like the whole reason I ate breakfast cereal, right? I mean, now that there's no longer a toy, it's like, and come to find out it's nothing but sugar, then, you know, I totally lost interest. But anyways, so, you know, that kind of instilled in me, finish it up. So I'm almost finished with the Exuvance, and I really like that. But last night, my mom and I on Netflix, we started watching this cute movie. We didn't actually finish it. It's called Wine Country. You know, it's a silly movie, but if you're looking for something really lightweight, and the dialogue is a little off sometimes, kind of like sometimes Netflix, I don't know. It's like somebody falls asleep one of the writers falls asleep and they get a new writer and there's some kind of awkward shift in the conversation of the dialogue and you're like, what was that about? But overall, it's lighthearted, it's silly, it's funny. At least up into the part that we're at now. Maybe it'll completely deteriorate, but yeah, Netflix has been having some good movies lately. The Ted Bundy one we watched last weekend, that was really good. Oh, that was good. I'd watch that again. That was really good. Speaking of watching again, the other thing that we started watching, yours truly started watching, I just watched episode 1, season 1. You guys are gonna be like, oh, you are so late to the party. Game of Thrones. My mom, she was like, oh my God, guess what? She came out all excited. She was like, I just found out that HBO is gifting me all of Game of Thrones and we can watch it. So we watched episode 1, season 1, but I don't know if it was some kind of a trick because then her on-demand like did this funky thing and it wouldn't reload the second episode of season 1, and that's why we started watching the Wine Country movie, because we were gonna go ahead and get into episode 2. So yours truly is completely a novice. I'm not a novice, but I don't know anything about Game of Thrones. But my mom's like, are you really sure you're gonna be comfortable watching this with me? Because it's a little triple X in certain points. And I was like, well, I need to see what all the hype's about. I'm just putting my mascara on. Oh, you guys asked me about this Glossier mascara. I've really been liking it. It's vegan, by the way. I think it's it's got biotin in it that's vegan, but I don't know if the whole formulation is, but it's cruelty free. And you all were asking like, does it smear or whatever? No, it doesn't. It stays in place, and it doesn't like. I think with these microfiber mascaras, some of you were like concerned about like the particulate debris sprinkling down. It doesn't do that, at least for me. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish getting ready and I'll check in with you guys later. There she is. Happy Mother's Day. Looks so cute.
Mother's Day, everybody.
Got your new hat on.
Enjoy your special day.
And your scarf. So your scarf even says Tybee on it.
It does. Here it is looking. Oh, no, that's Sullivan's, but it does say Tybee Island on it.
Oh, yeah, I think it's this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tybee's named after Tybee Island in Savannah. T-Y-B-E-E.
I love this scarf.
All right, yeah, we're here at Pepper Tree Veggie Cuisine. It's a vegan place we like. My mom requested. You excited?
Yes, I'm excited, and I was driven here.
Oh, show everyone your,
Oh.
My mom did a one swatch of her new nail color.
Yeah,
she
this
liked
is
it.
the OPI Mama Kissed a Gaucho.
Oh, okay.
Mama Kissed a Gaucho.
Hey guys, so yeah, I wore my hair in this funny little messy bun, but tell everybody what you got.
Well, this is squash. Some delicious looking eggplant. I think it's the Asian eggplant.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Bok choy, is that what that is? Shredded cabbage in 2 colors. Tofu. A little frittery thing. I'm not sure what it's a fritter of, but it looks delicious. And fried rice. Underneath is greens.
Yeah, you got cucumber too.
Yeah. And I put some wasabi on my cucumbers.
Ooh, that'll be good.
The last time I had wasabi was quite a while ago, so.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to grow in my container, the Japanese eggplant.
Yeah, let me see if I can pick one.
That's what I'm trying to grow in my container garden.
They're like petite eggplants.
Yeah, they're long and slender as opposed to as fat.
Yeah, I'm trying that.
And I got a bed of kale and spinach, steamed bean sprouts, ginger. This is broccoli and a piece of seitan, some tofu, one of the fritters, squash, bok choy. I love that I want one of these veggie cutters. This is the zucchini. They have these little ridges like French fries. Some more cabbage. This is some kind of a steamed dumpling, a different type of tofu. This is their sushi with purple rice, vegan sushi. This is all vegan, by the way. And yeah, that's everything. Oh, bok choy. Looks really good. Oh, and I put fresh ginger on it as well.
Yeah, I think you can crinkle cut carrots too with those things, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Hi, Bebo. Aww, we missed you. We missed you. He says, I'm ready to go to the groom room. My fur's getting long again. Yes, you have an appointment next week.
So hey guys, we're back. This is my mom's new apartment.
Welcome to my new abode.
Yeah, you're all moved in pretty much. This is your little dining area and the kitchen. Tybee's bowl. Still kind of getting settled in. Kitchen. And my mom's air fryer. She has a little office nook here.
Excuse all the messiness, but
And well, you made quite a bit of progress just moving everything in. These shelves are new, huh?
yes,
They look nice.
I think they're going to be good for me. I have a lot of...
Tybee, he's chewing on your scarf.
No, just because...
Look at his face.
Doesn't
Look at his
mean you can
face.
chew on it. No, sir. No.
Oh, he is such a little love bug.
Yes. There, are you happy now?
He's chewing on your scarf
Tybee, no, that's not... Oh, you know why?
because it says Tybee.
No, there's a tag.
Oh.
Tittle mouse. Tybee.
He's- when he does that body slam, it's so adorable. He throws himself on you.
But if you're not ready for it, it can really...
Love me. Love me. Love me now.
Oh, this is what I'm going to read next because you recommended
Yeah,
it.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
I can't believe I have never read this in all these years. Because it came out, I think, in the 60s, right?
Yeah, it's quite old. I enjoyed it.
I had heard of it many, many, many times, but...
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm going to start Purity. That should be
That
good.
looks like a good one.
Yeah, I love that author. So, Tybee wants to play football, though.
Yeah, Tybee, I'm kind of worn out. I had to, a big outing.
Well, hey guys, what's up? I apologize. I moved my lights into the living room and I didn't get a chance to bring them back in here. So it's a little dim. But anyways, I have some empties to share with you guys that of course you'll see in my seasonal empties. But just to remind you of these products and to show you that I have used them up. First is the Juju Aqua Moist Hyaluronic Acid. This sold out on YesStyle, but I believe it might actually be back in stock. It is the hyaluronic acid ferment filtrate. Say what you will about jars, but the nice thing about them is you can tell that you have completely finished it versus that goop you have to kind of dig out. I have a tiny bit left here. But anyways, I've rather enjoyed using this, similar to how I was using the Deep Dive cream from Red Earth, Hada Labo Skin Plumping Gel Cream, Neutrogena Hydra Boost. I mean, these humectant gel creams, they start to you all always want to know which one is better. And honestly, I don't really form an attachment to any one of them, but I have rather enjoyed this one, and I think it achieves similar outcomes as the Skin Plumping Gel Cream, the Deep Dive Gel Cream, as a humectant underneath occlusive moisturizers. So I rather enjoyed it and would totally reacquire it. And this one, by the way, is vegan, if you're at all curious. And I believe most hyaluronic acids in products are, but that one certainly definitely is. Alright, and then the other one that I finished up that I was using as an occlusive moisturizer over it, and I mentioned this in my peptide moisturizer video, is the Dear Claire's Midnight Blue Calming Cream. I've got to say, I really was impressed with this. I was taken aback, I was surprised, and I really enjoyed this. It has, of course, the peptides, like I mentioned, which are basically humectants, kind of like hyaluronic acid. But this also has some nice occlusives in it, so this is a good overlay moisturizer that also has has a good, a robust ability to kind of hold water into the skin and trap it there with its occlusive components. It's got Centella asiatica in it, our go-to cola, which has been shown to be an ingredient that is helpful or promising for improving the appearance of scar tissue and healing, for particularly in the burns, in the setting of a burn. That is what is in the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast balm, which was designed for, I believe, intended to be used on people with burns. This has that ingredient in it, and I really have enjoyed this. Used it up and would definitely repurchase this. I was surprised how much I enjoyed using this. So those are 2 empties, and tonight, because I finished this up last night, tonight, instead of using this, because it's empty, I used the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast balm. I have a little bit of that. I'm trying to use up some of the stuff that I have tried for several weeks, months, and not quite finished up. I'm trying to use up the dregs of things so that I can transition the empty bottles to my empties and then, move on. And the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast is similar to this, but, now that I've been using this so consistently, and I'll give the La Roche-Posay one a few weeks until it's empty, it'll be nice to really see how those two compare as far as Centella creams. I really, like the consistency of both of them. I can't remember if this one has panthenol in it. Panthenol is vitamin B5. That is what is in the La Roche-Posay product. And panthenol is really just a type of ingredient they can put in moisturizers that is very conditioning to the skin. It's kind of sticky. It's not sticky, but it has almost like a viscous, I'm kind of struggling with the word, almost like a little bit of like an occlusive balm soothing property to it that is unique. It's not quite the ointment consistency of, say, Vaseline or Aquaphor. It has a little bit more emolliency and lubrication with it, a bit more slip to it, I guess is how you would describe it. It really feels nice on the skin as a skin conditioning agent. So anyways, guys, I wanted to share that with you. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves. I hope you had a nice weekend and you liked the vlogs. If so, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.